Hello again. Welcome to class 548. Okay. Específicamente, well, vocabulary. Okay, page 110, list 24. Page 110. Específicamente, specifically. Specifically you. Specifically them. Specifically her. Specifically Marta. Specifically that camera, not that one. All right, específicamente. El Canal de la Mancha. Toma. The English Channel. Los ingleses se lo han apropiado. Es el canal inglés. Now, el Canal de la Mancha, the English Channel, it's a mistake in Spanish. No es el Canal de la Mancha, it's Canal de la Manga. You see, this is the sleeve of my shirt. This is a sleeve. La manga. All right? Now, in French, it's la manche. La manche, c'est la manche. Yeah, la manche. And the French say, le canal de la Manche, porque tiene forma de una manga. All right. Now, the Spanish heard canal de la Manche, and they said la Mancha. Okay. It's a complete mistake. Don Quijote de la Mancha, sí, pero no sé ni Don Quijote de la Manga, pero es el canal de la Manga. Somebody should speak to the authorities in the Royal Academy of the Language and change the name of that body of water to El Canal de la Manga, all right, or to the Canal Inglés. But I imagine Spanish people prefer not to say the Canal Inglés, El Canal de la Manga. But in English, it's the English Channel. It's the English Channel. Graduarse is to graduate. O sea, licenciarse, salir de la universidad con éxito is to graduate. Ju, la de graduate, graduate. 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 Wait. Graduate. Ju. Como mal decís juar. Graduate. Graduation. Gradually. Gradualmente me voy a graduar. Gradually I'm going to graduate. Es una graduación gradual. It's a gradual graduation. I prefer gradual graduations, not fast graduations. To graduate. Cerrar con llave is to lock. Claro. To close is cerrar or shut. Close the door is cierra la puerta. Pero no implica con llave o con tranca or something. You know, close the door is close the door. No, si quieres que alguien los cierre, bien, say lock the door. We don't say close the door. Lock the door, please. Are the doors locked? Están cerradas todas las puertas del coche. The lock to lock the car. Cierra bien el coche. Lock everything. Lock. Lock es una cerradura. A lock. Lock. Yes. A lock. Curioso, la palabra lock también es mechón de pelo. You know, to keep a lock. You know, my girlfriend, I have a lock of her hair. All right. Goldilocks is recitas de oro. Recitos de oro. Recitos de oro. Yeah. Yeah, that's Goldilocks and the Three Bears. You remember the story? Do you know the story? The tres ositos. Oh, the Goldilocks. O sea, mechones de oro in English. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. All right. So, cerrar con llave is to lock. Lock the door. Lock the door. Mencionar is mention. Mention. Kind of mención. Pronunciación. Men, como hombres. Men. Chin, como barbilla. O casi chin. Chin. Mention. La pensión is pension. No menciones mi pensión. Don't mention my pension. Attention. Atención. Attention. Don't mention my pension. Hay algunas palabras donde la T-I-O-N o S-I-O-N como pensión tiene chin. Ahora, otras palabras no. Communication. Vacation. Lotion. Loción. Potion, poción. Transportation, shun. Pero hay algunas excepciones. Attention, no es attention. Attention, mention, pension, and one more. I can't remember. Tracción, no. Traction. Action. There's one more and I can't remember it. All right. Atención, no menciones mi pensión. Attention. Don't mention. La pregunta o la cuestión. Question. Attention. Don't mention the question of my pension. Atención. No menciones la cuestión de mi pensión. Okay. Attention. Don't mention the question of my pension. It's a private matter only for me. Okay. Okay, I'll go por ti. Okay, I can see. Beyond the call of duty, se dice en inglés. Más allá de la llamada del deber. Aquí se dice más allá del sentido del deber, algo así. I don't know. Beyond the call of duty. Imprimir is to print. Yes, imprimir algo. Está impreso o imprimido. ¿Está imprimido o está impreso? Which is correct? Both. Yeah, both. Esto está impreso porque ha sido imprimido. You understand? One is a participle and the other is an adjective. ¿Y por qué está impreso? Porque lo he imprimido yo. Okay, o lo he impreso yo. I think it's interchangeable. All right. We need to ask the doctos académicos in the Royal Academy of the Language. Imprimir is to print. Print. Print también es letra no cursiva, letra de, I don't know how to say print. All right. Buscar is to search for. All right, or to look for, to search for. To search más bien es con linternas en el bosque, to search for. To look for is con this, Where's my black pencil? Ah, here it is. I was looking for my black pencil. Searching for my black pencil, no. En este caso, the black pencil, where's my black pencil? I'm looking for it. Ah, here it is. Okay, that's look for. Now to search for is, Marta, y vamos a traer un grupo y vamos al bosque con linternas a buscar. That's a search. Search. Y como dije ayer o antes de ayer, registrar la casa. They searched my house. Regístrame. De arriba abajo. Search me. I don't have a gun. I think. No, I don't have a gun. Search me. All right, search. Proporcionar, suministrar, to supply. Poof. You remember Carl Polster, and Anna Barghini, and Luigi Barghini, el suministro de asientos de coche, Mercedes-Benz. Yes, the supply of car seats to Mercedes-Benz. So Luigi's company is the supplier, suministrador, proveedor, the supplier, and they supply car seats. Apagar is to switch off, to turn off. To turn off, yo digo turn off, but to switch off is perfectly correct. Triplicar, hombre, y duplicar qué? Triplicar is to triple, y duplicar is to double. O sea, doblar, triplar, vamos. Triple, double, and triple. Double, triple. To triple, you need to triple your effort. Envolver is to rap. Envolver físicamente is to rap. Rap, como música rap, pero con W delante. Wrap. Eso es envolver. Papel de envolver is wrapping paper. Most houses have wrapping paper for Christmas presents or birthday presents. Wrapping paper, to wrap. I'm going to sneeze, Marta. Yes, I don't know if it's because of the makeup or because it's a little bit cold in this room. I think I'm going to sneeze. Sneeze is estornudar. I think I'm okay. All right. I think I'm going to survive. We still have a lot of time, eh? I can't start sneezing now. All right. Envolver is to wrap. To wrap. También se puede decir to wrap my arms around you. Envolver mis brazos alrededor de ti. To wrap my arms around you. To wrap. Tesoro, treasure. Treasure, la isla del tesoro. Treasure Island, Long John Silver. Treasure, treasure, treasure. Treasure, escrito. Treasure, 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 treasure. Placer, pleasure. Pleasure, pleasure. Medir, measure. Measure, measure, measure. Voy a medir, vamos, midamos el placer de mi tesoro. Let's measure the pleasure of my treasure. My treasure gives me pleasure. Let's measure the pleasure of my treasure. Treasure, treasure, treasure. Je. Yo soy de Argentina. Yo hablo castellano. Je, treasure. Ese sonido argentino con la L o la Y. Yo, treasure, treasure. Si puedes emular como hablan los argentinos, trasládalo al inglés con estos treasure. Pleasure and measure. Cintura, waist. Waist. My waist. The pronunciation is the same as el verbo desperdiciar o perder tiempo, to waste time. My waist. My waist. Marta has a very slim waist. Waist. Okay, that's list number 24. We have finished the vocabulary. I don't think we're going to finish this book. We'll never finish it, but it doesn't matter. Paragraphs. Paragraph number 71. This is a true story. Kind of, more or less. This paragraph is based on a true story that happened to me when I was. This happened to me. How old was I? This was in 1976. Now, in 1976, I was 24. Yeah, most of the year, until November, I was 24. So I was probably 24. In fact, I'm sure, because it was in the summertime. Yes, dormir en el banco de un parque toda la noche. It was in the summer. All right. The other day, he gave me the key to his apartment to take some packages there that he had in his office. After doing this, I had another errand to run, and I completely forgot to return his key. As it turned out, he didn't have either my address or phone number, and he spent the night on the park bench. He spent the night on the park bench. Él. Estoy hablando de él, pero él y yo. He spent the night on a park bench. The other day, he gave me the key to his apartment to take some packages there he had in his office. After doing this, I had another errand to run, and I completely forgot to return his key. As it turned out, he didn't have either my address or phone number, and he spent the night on a park bench. Okay, now, the true story is the opposite. He did it to me. I didn't do it to him, but I turned it. The other day, he gave me the key to his apartment. Fíjate, se dice key to. Siempre en inglés, la llave a su apartamento, la llave a tu corazón. So la llave de tu corazón, the key to your heart, the key to the apartment, the key to my car, the key to the door over there, to the door, the key to. All right. The other day, he gave me the key to his apartment. Okay? To take some packages there he had in his office. Okay. Esto es una historia verídica. This is a true story about an office boy. Office boy is el botones. Ya no hay botones, creo, en España. Oh. But an office boy. This was an office boy. I had some packages. I had a package or something in the office. And I said to Chema, I remember his name, Chema. This is Chema. Huh? El he aquí is Chema. And I said, Chema, here's the key to my apartment. Take it and leave it there. lock my apartment when you leave, and then you come back. All right. No. Ahora, invertamos papeles. Ya es él y yo. The other day he gave me, yo soy Chema ahora. The other day he gave me the key to his apartment to take some packages there, o sea, al apartamento, that he had in his office. After doing this, I had another errand to run, and I completely forgot to return his key. After doing this, I had another errand to run, and I completely forgot. An errand, you know, it's a bit cold in here, eh? Yeah. I'm going to sneeze one of these times. I had another errand to run. To run is correr, right? Errand, escrito errand, is un recado. Now, in Spanish, the word recado has two different meanings. One meaning is a message. Hola, ¿no está? Pues, ¿puedo dejar un recado? Puedo dejar un mensaje. That's to leave a message. But another is errand, tengo muchos recados tengo 2 recados que hacer esta mañana. And so that's called errand. Doble R. Errand, como suena, errand. Errand. Stressing the first syllable. Errand. And we say to do an errand or to run an errand. We say both. Hacer un recado is to run an errand or to do an errand. So, he gave me the key to his apartment. He gave me the key. Yeah, the other day, el otro día. The other day, he gave me the key to his apartment to take some packages, algunos paquetes postales serán, to take some packages there that he had in his office. After doing this, después de hacer esto, ¿no? After doing this, I had another errand to run. Tenía otro recado que hacer. I had another errand to run. And I completely forgot to return the key, to take the key back to the office. I completely forgot to return the key. As it turned out, tal y como salieron las cosas al final, o sea, la situación. As it turned out, to turn out is como salió la cosa. Como salió la cosa, as it turned out, he didn't have my address or phone number. And he spent the night on a park bench. This is true, Marta, but it's opposite. I gave Chema the key to take something, I don't remember what, or packages or what, to take something to my apartment on Princesa Street. I had an apartment. This is before I got married. And he took it. And then he had another errand to run. He had to run an errand. And then he went home. Now, I knew he lived in Aluche, but I didn't know where. So, I went home, and I didn't have my keys. And oh my God, Chema has it. And I didn't have Chema's telephone number. I knew he lived in Aluche, but I didn't know where. And so, I spent the night on a park bench. Thank God. Well, it's a good thing, menos mal, que era verano, julio quizás. Thank God it was in the summertime. It wasn't cold. But I remember. And I didn't have, well, I had some money, but I didn't have the money to go to a hotel or to a pension or something. So I just spent the night on a park bench. All right. So the other day, he gave me the key. Ahora soy yo, Chema. The other day, he gave me the key to his apartment to take some packages there that he had in his office. After doing this, I had another errand to run. And I and I completely forgot to return his key. As it turned out, tal como salió al final la cosa. As it turned out, uso la ley de turned para conectar con out. As it turned out, parece girar duda, ¿no? Turn, doubt, pero así suena. As it turned out, I didn't have his phone number. Well, I didn't have his address or phone number. And he spent the night, no? He spent the night on a park bench. And he spent the night on a park bench. This is a true story. The next day was a Saturday. And I went to the office. And well, the thing is, I gave him the keychain. Tenía todas las llaves. Era like, how do you say the keychain? You say el llavero. Yeah, he had the keychain. So I didn't have the key to the office, but the portero did. And so he opened up for me. And I went in, and I found Chima's address. And I took the metro to Aluche and went up to his house. Ding dong. And Chima answered. I said, Chima, can you give me my key? He said, oh, yeah, sure. Chim was only about 16 years old. He was very young. And so that's my history with Chima. All right. So that's paragraph number 71. How much time? We have about 4 minutes, right? Paragraph number 72. You'll see as you get older that the more you try to please people, the less they'll appreciate it. I've learned that over the years, and I've never known any real exception. It's something I've never been able to understand. This is interesting. This is an interesting paragraph. You'll see as you get older. You'll see as you get older that the more you try to please people, the less they'll appreciate it. I've learned that over the years, and I've never known any real exceptions. It's something I've never been able to understand. Do you agree? Do you agree with this? Verás a medida que te hagas más mayor. You'll see as you get older. You will see as you get older that the more you try to please people, cuanto más intentas complacer a la gente, menos te lo agradecen. The more you try to please people, the less they'll appreciate it. To appreciate is agradecer, además de apreciar. The less they'll appreciate it. I've learned that over the years. He aprendido eso con el paso de los años. I've learned that over the years means a lo largo de los años, con el paso de los años. I've learned that over the years. And I've never known any real exception. Es un poco, bueno, a lo mejor sí. I've never known any real exception. It's something I've never been able to understand. It's something I've never been able to understand. It's something I have never been able to understand. Algo que nunca he podido entender de la naturaleza humana. Yes, it's strange. You'll see, estoy dando un consejo en este caso. You'll see as you get older that the more you try to please people, please es por favor, pero también es complacer o agradar. Complacer. To please. The more you try to please people, the less they'll appreciate it. I've learned that over the years. He aprendido esa lección con el paso de los años. I've learned that over the years, and I've never known any real exception. Nunca he conocido ningún ninguna excepción real. I've never known any real exception. ¿No? ¿Se dice así? Yes. And I've never known any real exception. It's something I've never been able to understand. It's a bit pessimistic here. I wrote this myself, but I wrote it 30 years ago, when I was younger. But it is true to a certain extent, but it's not 100% true. I have tried to please certain people, and they have returned the favor. But I would say 60 or 70% or 80% of the time, the more I have tried to please people, the less they have appreciated it. It's strange. It's a strange element of human nature. So, you'll see as you get older, a medida que te hagas más mayor, conforme te hagas más mayor, según entres en años, you'll see as you get older that the more you try, cuanto más intentas, the more you try to please people, the less they'll appreciate it. I've learned that over the years, and I've never known any real exception. It's something I've never been able to understand. See you tomorrow.